Hello everybody, I am back today with the final part in my trilogy, I suppose it is, of the expensive items from my collection. Today I am back with the 10 most expensive cassette tapes in my collection. As you can see, I have tried my best to get my tape collection in the background behind me. I think it's the first time I've ever had this on video. It's below my CDs, so I'm actually sat on the floor, which isn't an easy task when you're my age. So I'm not sure how long it'll take me to get up, but I wanted to make the effort. That's my cassette collection, like I say. I will do the same as in all the other videos I've done for this. I'll show you the 10 at the very end. I'll show you a box set. I don't have many cassette tape box sets, but I'll show you one anyway. And again, as with the other videos, we will be going off the median price. I will give you the highest price as well that it's sold for, but we're going off the median because that's the going sort of value, you know, the regular selling value for these items. So at number 10, we've got a band from New York City. This album was released in 1992. This release is on JL America, if I remember rightly, yeah. And that is the band Mutilation, self-titled record. I will do my best to show you everything to do with the cassette. There's the J card, picture of the band. If you don't know Mutilation, they are a death metal band with a very sort of New York style. They've got a lot of hardcore and sort of punk influences in there. A nice clear shell with the white font on it. And a band you don't hear talked about very often, but very good. If you like New York death metal, you'll like these. So this median price on Discogs is £23.70. The highest it has ever sold for is £35.37. Mutilation from New York City. From, again, another American band, classic thrash band. At number 9, we have got 1994's Divine Intervention by Slayer. This is a South Korean press, as you can see by the spine there. It's not even got the Slayer logo on it. Another one of those albums, I suppose, it's quite overlooked. It's hard to not get overlooked, isn't it, when you're following up albums like they had before this release. And it was a slight change of style for them. That's the J card. I shall show you the cassette tape, black tape with a black sticker on it. I quite like that sort of BMG logo there in the window. But like I say, yeah, South Korean press. This, looking at my notes there, this median price on Discogs is £24.26. The highest it has ever sold for is exactly the same price, £24.26. Slayer's Divine Intervention from 1994. This album, number 8 in the list, from 1989. This band's second album, classic UK grindcore, pioneers, I suppose, of that gore grind sound. But we've got Carcass with Symphonies of Sickness, one of my favourite albums of all time. Disgusting artwork, disgusting sound, disgusting vocals, disgusting everything, just disgustingly perfect. Picture of the band on the inside of the J card with the lyrics on that side. Just the lyrics on that side. The cassette tape is, again, a clear tape with a white font. Nice and simple. I don't suppose I need to show you both sides of this, really, do I? But there you go. Excuse me. Median price on Amazon, on Discogs, £24.50. The highest it has ever sold for is £58.61. Carcass, Symphonies of Sickness. Right, we have got number 7 in the list. Australian thrash metal from 1987, and that is Mortal Sin and their release Mayhemic Destruction. Vertigo Records, J card, big J card this one. Lyrics, all the bump, all the information you need. Got the original artwork on this one with the demon sat above Sydney Opera House. The cassette tape looks like this, black with that sort of dark green classic Vertigo sticker on it. This median price on Discogs £31.59, and the highest it has ever sold for is exactly the same price, £31.59. Now the next I'm going to show you, I suppose, could have been number 7. Either of these could have been number 6 or number 7 because they both sold for exactly the same price. But this is some American thrash metal from 1992, and we have got Exhorder with The Law, their second release, and that band that everyone knows because of the sort of Pantera link. A lot of people talk about the influence that this band may or may not have had over Pantera. There's the inlay, released on Road Racer Records. It is, yeah. Picture of the band, lyrics on the inside there. I like it when you've got these, oh, a bit more there. You've got like a little blue grape advertisement that way up. Selling the merch. I always like it when you can see those kind of things. The cheapness of the t-shirts back in the day. What year was it? I said 92. Yeah, that's the J card. The shell looks like so. And as I said with the Mortal Sin, the median price on this is exactly the same, £31.59, and the highest price was £31.59. So like I say, 6 and 7, you can have those whichever way you like. But they're both excellent thrash metal. Okay, number 5. This is an Italian death metal band. This release was 2019. I think their second full length. And it is the band Fulci. Their release Tropical Sun. A very popular band these days, playing death metals in such an old school way. You know, the name of the band Fulci, you know they're going to be talking horror movies, horror based lyrics. This band do on the odd occasion venture into a little bit of slam. I'm not a fan of slam, but these guys do it well enough for it not to kind of tread into those into that genre really. But I suppose it's some of those sort of slower breakdown moments in it, but yeah, just a brilliant release. This sold median price, or sells for £35.55. The highest it has ever sold for on Discogs is £42.93. Tropical Sun by Fulci, superb album. Okay, right, the next 4 are all demos, all demo tapes. The first one I'm going to show you at number 4 in the list is a Liverpool death doom band. They have split up fairly recently, unfortunately, and they were playing a different style. They were a little bit more sort of progressive, prog rock, I suppose, alt metal, whatever you want to say. But their earlier releases are just tremendous death doom metal. Like I say, from Liverpool, from 1991, and we have got Anathema. Their second demo, All Faith Is Lost. I would have picked this up, no doubt, from one of their gigs. We were lucky enough to play with Anathema on a few occasions back in the early 90s. Nothing on the inside, proper handmade demo. Yeah, we're lucky enough to play with these guys back in the day a few times, so I got to know them a little bit. Darren White especially, and Duncan, the bass player. Again, I don't know why I'm showing you both sides, but I am. Clear tape, quite professional looking tape that for a demo from 91, just superb. What's the tracks on this? There we go, Crestfallen, At One With The Earth, All Faith Is Lost, They Die. Brilliant, brilliant demo. This sells, or is the median price on Discogs, £39.7p. The highest it has ever sold for is £63.20. Anathema's All Faith Is Lost demo from 1991. The next demo I'm going to show you is after I've moved my leg because it's gone completely dead. And this surprised me when I pulled this out, and also humbled me and made me think, wow, that is unbelievable. But number 3 in the list from 93, the Enchantment demo, A Tear for Young Eloquence. I couldn't believe it when I pulled this out, honest to God. Very proud of this demo. It's very rough and ready, but you know, it got us our deal with Century Media, just lyrics on the inside. A couple of our friends helped us print this out. See a bit of the info there. It did get a release a couple of years ago through Transcending Records, did a reissue of this, but this is the original demo. We only ever made 50 copies of this, nothing on the tape. There was only ever 50 of these printed, and this is sold median price on Discogs for £39.50. The highest it has ever sold for is exactly the same price, £39.50. But yeah, it's that's mental. But I suppose 50 copies, you know, it's there's not a lot of them around, is there, the original ones? And probably a few of my old friends from back in the day have still got a copy of this. But yeah, Enchantment, A Tear for Young Eloquence from 93. Number 2 in the list is some filthy, raw, angry, aggressive black metal from Canada. And that is the band Akitsa. This is their demo from 1999. Total Servitude has also got a rehearsal on it as well. This is, like I say, angry, aggressive death, black metal. Nothing on the inside there, but also a real. There's some acoustic guitar moments in there. It's just on a normal Sony tape with stickers handwritten. I was sent this by a friend of mine who lives over in Quebec. He was sending me some music from where he lives in the scene, and like I say, he sent me this. But it's yeah, there's acoustic moments. It's really garage and DIY style, and like I say, it's got the demo and some rehearsals on there as well. But it's a really interesting, you know. Black metal's such a diverse genre nowadays, isn't it? But yeah, so this median price on Discogs, let's get that right way up, £40.36. The highest it has ever sold for is £42.02. Akitsa from Quebec in Canada. And the number 1, and again a demo from 1992, UK band, gone on to, you know, do very well, have a great career, and be a very popular, I suppose you call them black metal, but at the time when this demo came out, they were a death metal band for me, with a blackened sort of edge to things. And that is the Cradle of Filth demo, Total Fucking Darkness. I remember picking this up at one of their shows, and I remember seeing it and looking at it and thinking this is one of the most professional demos I'd seen from back in the day. Most bands were like ourselves, it was just a paper insert. But this is not. This is well done. Artwork, you've even got the sort of back parts of the J card with the track listing on. We've got a thanks list there, all the info on the inside, a picture of the band, all sorts of good information, and it's on nice sort of card. The tape looks like that, again nicely done, clear shell with the logo on. I know they've released, I'd like to get the CD copy of this because they released it not long ago on CD. It's got a different cover, but I'd like to get it because, to be honest, this is my favourite stuff by Cradle of Filth. I love the first album, Principle, but this is where I go to if I want to listen to Cradle of Filth. This median price on Discogs, £77.89, and the highest it has ever sold for on Discogs is a £195.05. That is the most expensive cassette tape I have in my collection. Cradle of Filth's Total Fucking Darkness. Excuse me. As I said before, I'm going to show you a box set. This isn't more expensive than that. That is the most expensive item in my tape collection, but I'll show you this one. This is Russian black metal band Sickle of Dust. This is the box set of their first two albums. There's an accompanying box set of their third and fourth album. This is put out by Gary at Cryptic Blood. This median price on Discogs is £27.05, and the highest it's ever sold for is exactly the same. But you get a gist there. You've got a bit of artwork at the top there. You've got the two cassettes in there, like so. Let me pull those out without dropping everything. Yeah, that's their debut album, Between the Worlds. J card, again nice card stock. He always does a nice job, Gary, with the releases. As you can see, sort of nice stickers on the clear shell there. Again, don't know if I'm showing you both sides because of the same. The second tape, what's this one called? This is In the Wake of the Night. Again, nice card stock. If you don't know Sickle of Dust, do check them out. Absolutely superb. One of my, you know me, and I'm not a massive fan of black metal. I'm getting more and more into it, but just so atmospheric, so much feeling and emotion in the music. You know, it's got that blasting sort of black metal feel, but it's not all the time. It's that music that lets you breathe. It dips in and out. It's absolute top quality. But yeah, that's the most expensive cassette tape box, cassette related, I suppose, box. But like I said, I think I've only got this and the other Sickle of Dust. They're the only box sets I have. That's it, guys. Playing in the background, we've got a bit of German death metal in the shape of Graveyard Ghoul, their album The Living Cemetery. Filthy, dirty, horrible death metal, got that autopsy vibe to things, and I hope you could hear it, but that's what's been playing in the background. Can't believe I'm nearly 20 minutes into this video. But I hope that's been of some interest to you. It's been nice sort of doing this again. Like I said, I did do a video back in November 20, I think it was, the first one. So it's been nice splitting this up a little bit. And I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for watching it. It's always appreciated. I can't wait to stand up now because I have gone pretty much numb from the waist down. I'll be back again soon with another video. Until then, take care, everybody. Bye for now.
Down